This information is presented for educational purposes only. Nothing presented here should be construed as medical advice and or as a replacement for allopathic and official medicine. This information is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, or cure any condition. If you have a medical condition, seek the advice of a competent healthcare provider. Many families and individuals deal with some form or another of addiction. Even if in different degree, addiction is present, almost like an ubiquitous shadow lurking in the background. So what types of addictions are there? We hear of drug addiction, alcohol addiction, weed, gambling, online gaming, even social media, and many others. So what prevents people from breaking free from addictions? Usually there are issues like inability to hold focus or easily getting distracted or a lot of hurt and inner pain, feelings of hopelessness or helplessness, or maybe abuse, poverty or fear of poverty, fear of divine intervention, negative emotions like shame or guilt, victimhood, martyrdom, loss of direction. But see, eventually all of that must be changed if you really want to break free and have a fulfilling and inspiring life. So one has to have the courage to confront squarely the real issues underlying the need for addiction. Easily said. But from the NLP point of view, addictions are an unmet need at the unconscious level which is unfulfilled and which is covered up by the addiction. NLP and timeline therapy trainings can help to discover what that unmet need is deeply buried into the unconscious mind, which is probably a painful and hurtful issue. It can reframe to show other different viewpoints not available initially from one's own perspective, and the process is called perceptual positions. Some other beneficial things NLP and timeline therapy have to offer to make that breaking free possible is the increase in self-confidence and the ability to stand firm of one's 2 feet, to think independently and take constructive action. Letting go of fears, all of them, and taking corrective action. Letting go of shame and guilt so they disappear as issues out of one's consciousness. And knowing how to deal with this is very important. How to install a recovery strategy. It's a strategy which makes you independent from outside help and solid in your own achievements. So that turns your life around. Then you can even become an example and a model to your friends, family, and community instead of the old feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. Then you can change the strategies, the beliefs, and your values. Again, that makes you have that courage to stand firm and beat it. You can transform it and transform all that dramatic and often very traumatic, by the way, unspoken events and situations into positive propellers for a positive future. And this is achieved during a 5-hour personal breakthrough session, which is an individual breakthrough session that happens at the end of the NLP Master Practitioner Training course. This is not therapy, nor is it intended to be therapy, but it's a process of coaching. It's a process of self-discovery and letting go of everything that prevents that profound personal transformation. Among the available coaching set of tools, the NLP and timeline therapy breakthrough process at the end of the NLP and timeline therapy Master Practitioner Training course is actually one of the most profound and most powerful methods for achieving significant and lasting personal changes, healing, and also transformation. So even if it's not construed as therapy, it gives you the skills and the tools, and also the process of doing it right then and there during the training. For serious addictions, of course, you should consult a medical practitioner. However, that being said, with NLP and timeline therapy, you can reclaim that power back in your own hands. And you can do it faster than you think. Yes, you can do it. I've seen many of my graduate students do it. And I'm sure this will help you as well.